What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'll be upgrading this Nikko Stinger RC from 1990 with modern electronics. So this RC, we had an introduction video previously. If you have not watched that video, you can click on the link to watch it. So this RC car itself is not proportional for both its throttle and its steering, and now its steering is not even working. That's why we are going to upgrade it with some modern electronics. So the electronics I'm going to use here is this ESC, a micro servo MG90S, the Dumbo RC 6-channel receiver and transmitter, and a 7.4 watt 2S lithium-ion battery. First, let us open up the car and see what's inside. So you can see that there's a really big PCB over here, which is actually the ESC plus the receiver. And I think here is the servo. So let me open it up first. Okay, you can see that the servo is not the commercial one that we see nowadays. It's pretty old design. So next, I'll be planning out how are we going to fit our electronics inside this small space over here. First, we'll take out the PCB. I think it left me no choice but to cut off the wire because they are actually glued together to the different parts. So these two will be the wire to our motor. We can leave it here. So I have temporarily connected the wires. Let's plug the battery in and see if the motor can still run well. So the connection for the motor is okay. Let's move on to the steering. So for positioning the servo, this is the best position that I can think of because it actually has no modification to the existing mechanism for steering the wheel, and it provides a good enough steering angle. So you'll see this. I haven't fixed the position yet, but I'm just testing it out here. So yeah, next I'm going to fix the position of all the components and put everything back before taking a test run. So what I did here was that I used some glue tack to fix the position of the servo. The ESC and the receiver will be put inside the body shell, but the battery will have to be outside because it doesn't really have enough space to be inside and have the body shell tack on. So yeah. And another thing we need to do is that this was the cover for the old servo and to fix the position of this mechanism. So since we are using this servo here and it's actually higher than the old one, we have to remove this part. So now the cover can fit back inside here. So let's just screw it back. So now the car is pretty much done. You can see the servo here, the receiver, and the ESC over here. Now, let's put everything back together and see how it looks like. Let's test it out first. For the steering, you can see that it has become proportional. And for the throttle, it has become proportional as well. So next up, I will be taking it